2K Sports. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to LeBron. Drummond a screen. The drive by James. Second chance effort. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Davis takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
James. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one. Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Davis.
Yeah, I love the aggressiveness from Drummond, fighting for his shot while taking the foul.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Buzelis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Buzelis has got 6.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Down low. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
To the inside, Grant up top. 6 to shoot. Screened by Grant. Count that bucket.
LeBron James.
6 points for him. Inside. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Westbrook. Now Christie. To the paint. And stolen by LeBron. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the right side. Here's Buzelis. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And Davis can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Drummond the screen. Takes a three. LeBron shot is off. Davis down low. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Buzelis. 6 points for him. Pass to Davis. And stolen by Drummond. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that on.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
And stolen by Christie. Order outside. Davis down low. It's deflected. James outside. Pass to Diabate. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Cleveland.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's James. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
LeBron James.
Good work there as it goes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Westbrook double team. And Davis can't get it to go. And here is James.
LeBron James.
10 points for him. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Hit by Bridges. Ooh, what touch from James.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Davis in the corner. To the middle. Here's Porter. Nice D from Barrett. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Diabate.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Crowder. He has yet to score. Down low. Kicks it out to LeBron. Basket good.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 16 points.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
And there's the call on James.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 19. Westbrook with it. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-2 run here. And a wide open look for James. And another miss by Cleveland.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Anthony Davis grabs the miss. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Drummond a screen. Inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. In the corner, Crowder with it. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cleveland ball. Substitution on the court.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Well, despite that turnover, they've done a decent job taking care of the ball, and they'll need to continue that if they want to hold on to this lead.
And Cleveland making a change here. And so here's the home team. 17-point game. Prince outside. A 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Here's Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shamet. On the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside. Podziemski with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Now, here's Shamet. To the paint. Here's Diabate. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Right side Davis. Diabate grabs the board.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Prince, that's for 2. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland.
Your home team.
He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And it's LeBron missing. Here's Joe. And he comes up with the deuce. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change, but your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Cleveland leading by 10. James looking around. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
LeBron James.
And Barrett slams it in.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
The steal. Here's James. And Davis pulls it down.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Count the basket. Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
James, good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Inside, Davis. Here's Joe. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Joe's got 7 points in the game.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, Westbrook attacks the basket with such velocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
LeBron James.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's LeBron following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Here's Barrett. And he converts the layup. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And finished off by Davis.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 20. Anthony Davis attacking. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. In the corner, Barrett with it. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Left side, Grant. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go. They're outside. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Here's Pajemski. Still yet to score. Here's Diabate. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turn.
Cleveland, 52.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's the screen. Now Pajemski. Clock at 6. A shot by Diabate. No good. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe. Picked off in midair. Westbrook pulls it in. Porter in the corner. Here's Christie. Offline with his 3. Cleveland leading by 11. Westbrook with the steal. Pass to Porter. A 3 ball. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. And Davis sends it back.
Come on, man. You gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Yeah, great effort on the glass. Porter Jr. doesn't get enough credit for that part of his game.
Porter with the steal. Here's Christie. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. James absolutely owning the inside.
Andre Drummond.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal out.
James, no good. Porter looking it over. Off target with his 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
Pass to Christie. Back to Westbrook. Here's Buzelis. Porter outside. Just 4 to shoot. Max Christie. No good from 3. Cleveland leading by 10. Grant.
And when Grant gets to the rim like that, you can't help but foul.
Second team foul.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for
At the line
Cleveland?
for the away team.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Christie there for the rebound. Here's Davis. Buzelis with the ball.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
James outside. James down the lane. Lets loose a 3. He drills the 3.
And that's what they want to see. Drummond knocking down jumpers and drawing the defense away from the basket.
The shot is off.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot.
Oh, LeBron does it again.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game, totally throwing off the defender with that move.
That one drops.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Porter outside. Davis sets a screen. Fires the 3. Again. Saves him with the putback.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the fun.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.